Everyone to pack all the way down to the end of the ramp right here. See how close you can stand to the hull. Pack on in nice and close like you want to. If you don't end up touching someone else, you did it wrong. Keep on going, keep on going. Oh, keep going. You can do better than that. Get in here. Come on. Come on.
I think you're speaking of the wrong.
No, keep on. Come on. All right, there we go. Excellent. You are still far too comfortable, but I'm going to let you, I'll let it go just this one time. Don't you worry, though. The inside of the boat will soon take care of that. That said, welcome to the U-505 tour. My name is Ansel, and I will be your guide today. For the next 20 to 25 minutes, I'm going to throw an enormous amount of information at you. Some of it really quickly. So, before we go inside, I do want to give you a couple pieces of information. That way they're sure to stick. These are the most important pieces of information I could possibly give you today. First and foremost among them is the fact that this right here, this is the real U-505. It is not a model, it is not a set, it is not a recreation. This is the actual U-boat, 750 tons of steel and history, which was built in Hamburg, Germany in 1940. It was commissioned in 1941 into the second flotilla of the Kriegsmarine, which operated out of Lorient, France. And then it was captured after sailing the waters of the Atlantic for 3 years on June 4th, 1944. And it was captured by the hands of Captain Daniel V. Gallery, a Chicago native and commander of Hunter-Killer Task Force number 22.3. Now, those of you with sharp ears may notice that I just said Hunter-Killer Task Force, not Hunter-Bringer-Homer. The fact that this vessel exists at all today is thanks entirely to Captain Gallery's singular and visionary effort to bring home an entire U-boat. And if you look to your left, my right, I think you may spot some rather compelling evidence of his success. The boat itself, I think, is pretty good evidence. That said, this is a very significant piece of military history, an official war memorial, 70 years old, and one of 5 remaining U-boats in the entire world. In keeping with all those facts, there are a couple rules that we do have to enforce inside the boat. The big one for your own safety is please don't run into the inside of the boat. There are things poking out of the ceiling, floors, and walls of the U-505. If you run into them at any kind of velocity, it will hurt. I promise. I have tested pretty much everything in there. Also on the inside of the vessel, I encourage you to please hold on tight to any loose stuff you may have. If you drop anything smaller than your body inside this boat, chances are pretty good it'll fall somewhere where I cannot retrieve it for you, and at that point it is gone forever. Also on the inside of the boat, unfortunately, I do not allow any photography or videography. That is a Museum of Science and Industry policy, which I do have to enforce. So I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and put away those cameras as well, because if you drop them, then there's a video of the inside of the bilges, and I can't have that. Finally, on the interior of the vessel, we are going to be experiencing a really cool light and sound effect show, but that does mean I cannot take any questions during the tour itself. While the lights and sound effects are going off, I encourage you to please hold on to those questions. If we have any time in between rooms, I will take them, but the best place for questions is at the very end of the tour when we have completed. That said, I'm ready to begin. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's go.